I was in Alaska, and there was a deer and a grizzly bear. Must have been 300 yards away. Way down in the valley. And the deer noticed it. And it was eating, but it was eating very cautiously, always looking to the bear. And I'm saying, if it could notice a bear at 300 yards and be cautious of it, why can't it know a Ford 250 barreling down a road?
Because it's not natural.
Well, figure it out. I mean, come on, it's a mammal. It's got a brain.
That takes forever.
Let me get angry with the deer for a second. And how come we haven't killed all the stupid deer by now? So the ones that are left are the ones that recognize that cars killed them.
Because they're all stupid.
Okay.
They just have really good senses.
And I heard someone
they have senses that are designed to avoid predation.
But they're living with us now. You know,
right? But they don't. But how long have they had
and rats
headlights?
Figured out how to coexist with humans.
Rats are very intelligent.
They figured this out. Okay.
Yeah, but deer don't know what to do with headlights in cars. It's a completely unnatural thing.
So everyone that doesn't, they die, and the ones that have a little bit of genetic variation that figures it out, they'll survive.
Sort of, because then they get horny. The problem with deers, if you look at the number of
I don't know anything
deaths,
about the sex life of deer.
I do.
Okay.
One of the things that happens.
Don't tell me how you know.
The uptick. Well, the rut. When deer rut is when you hunt them, and one of the things that happens during the rut is they get ridiculous and they just run out into traffic.
Okay, they can't even control themselves.
They chase does into the street. Okay. That's oftentimes
the male
does,
deer chase the female deer
because they're just chasing them. The females are just trying to get away, and they just run out into traffic. That happens. Or the male is trying to chase the female, and all he's got on his mind is he's got tunnel vision, and they just boom, gets hit by that F-250.
Speaking of deer, by the way, my sister drives an F-250. Or is it a 450? Is there a 450? No, she drives a 350. Excuse me.
Oh, she has a dually?
Yeah, she's got one where the tires can do separate things.
Oh, okay.
Up with the side. Yeah.
She's serious.
Don't mess with my sister.
Okay. Is your sister out there off-roading? What is she doing with that crazy truck?
She likes being badass when the time comes.
I like the way she thinks.
But she doesn't hunt. So is missing half the equation there. So on the subject of deer, in the chapter on gender and identity. So I go there, gender and identity, because it's a very hot topic. And I just apply some rational thinking to it. Do you know about Santa's reindeer? Do you know about them?
Sure. I know very much about them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you know that...
They're caribou.
Yes. Well, yeah, caribou, correct.
Yeah.
And, well, you can domesticate the caribou. And when you do, then both the boys and the girls have antlers. Okay?
Well, that's just the fact of all caribou.
Oh, all caribou. Excuse me. But sorry, the domesticated ones are called reindeer, but they're derived from the caribou. Correct. So now watch what happens. So, as you may know, the male deer lose their antlers in late October, early November.
Depending upon where they're
Unless you
at.
castrated them.
They don't
you castrate them, they'll keep their antlers.
Yeah,
but otherwise, they drop their antlers.
Right.
Before winter begins.
Generally not.
No, I don't agree
Well, it
with
depends on the animal, but a lot of them keep it until almost spring. And then they drop and they grow back very quickly.
That's nothing of what I've read or learned of this
deer?
animal.
Or just caribou?
No, caribou,
just
specifically.
Caribou. Okay.
The ones that became Santa's reindeer. We're not talking about the deer on the, in central Texas. No.
They drop them in the winter.
They drop them November. Okay?
The female don't.
The female don't. So all that means is all 8 of Santa's reindeer are female. Which means Rudolph has been misgendered.
Interesting. Well, do you know where the myth of Santa's reindeer flying comes from?
I think it's from mushrooms, isn't it?
Yeah, Amanita muscaria mushroom, which looks like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's it.
With the red and white
and
dots.
They love those things. They love the Amanita muscaria mushroom to the point where when people are doing mushroom ceremonies and they go outside to urinate,
to drink the pee.
Caribou will knock you over to get to your urine.
Yeah, that's
if you have
crazy.
Domesticated caribou, they will knock you over to get to the urine because they smell the Amanita muscaria and whatever it's not psilocybin.
It has to be such a major. I'm trying to imagine how high I want to get to drink someone else's pee.
Well, caribou are not that wise, nor are they educated, nor do they even understand the concept of urine. Whatever the
It's just a liquid.
psychoactive
It's just-
compound,
yeah.
it's their sense of smell is preposterously intense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can't even imagine what a deer can smell. They can smell you hundreds of yards away. I mean, I've seen deer go like this 100 yards away, and then they bolt because they smell you. They catch your
Really?
wind. Yeah, they're amazing.
Here's a mystery that I've always had to this day, because dogs have very acute sense of smell as well.
Yeah.
That's how you say that. If you just say dogs smell good, you don't know what that means, right? Do they smell better than we do?
Right.
It's an ambiguous sentence. That's
Right.
all. So they have an acute sense of smell. So if they smell so acutely, why do they get within like a half inch of each other's butt?
Because they want to smell each other.
But you could smell that 100 yards away.
Yeah, but they want to smell everything.
They want
to smell the
even
hormones.
more.
They want to. Yeah, well, they're
Okay,
intensely
so it's
attracted.
so good.
Yeah.
Let me get up on it.
Yeah, they want to.
Okay.
They want to know if you're feeling aggressive. if
Okay.
you're in heat. They want to know all those things.
Yeah, I never had
Fascinating
that urge
animals.
to do that with other humans.
Do you know a bear can smell somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 times greater than a bloodhound?
So we should domesticate bears and track down.
Good luck with that.
By the way, have you seen a bear? You got to be able to find this. It's on. I saw it on social media. There's a bear walking down a highway, and there's a tipped over traffic cone, and it looks at it, and then it rights it back up and keeps walking by it.
Wow.
And I say to myself, because I have a chapter in here called Body and Mind. There it is. What? Check this out. Just watch. It's a black bear.
He's like, this
Clearly.
looks wrong.
Yeah, it looks wrong. Okay. By the way, you found this video really fast. Thank you for this.
I think that's a grizzly bear.
Oh, he's got the lump on the neck?
Yeah, the way he
Yeah.
looks. That's pretty crazy.
That's grizzly.
just keeps
That's
going.
total grizzly bear. And keeps
he just
going.
keeps
Didn't even
going.
look back. Right. So I don't
What
want
do you think's going on with that?
I don't want to say that's evidence of intelligence so much as it's evidence of more going on inside the animal's head than any of us would have previously ever credited.
Yeah.
With. In another example, and I get this example in Body and Mind again, there's a magpie bird
Oh, yeah.
who there's a bottle of water in some playground area, park area, and it goes up to the bottle of water and it dips its beak in to drink from it. Okay, here it is. See it is?
Yeah.
Okay, it goes in and drinks from it. To watch. It's going to drink. But the problem is there's a limit to how far its beak can reach inside of it. So it gets a stone that fits inside the bottle, which raises the water level so that its beak can continue to drink from it.